I should probably rewatch some Drag Race seasons too. But first, I'm definitely watching the new season. Yeah, I'm having like a triple productivity day today because now I'm streaming and I'm getting the Genshin event done, and then I'll watch the Drag Race and draw some more. And I'm also eating some raw pear. Like, I don't know what my problem is because usually when I have fruit, I let it go bad or like almost bad, like very soft before I eat it because I always forget about it. But this shit's raw. Like very crunchy. Doesn't really taste like much. No, but like I thought this pear would be fine because I bought it like over a week ago. So I thought that okay, it should be like very good now, but apparently not. But yeah, like I've watched all Drag Race seasons since like season 10, I think, as they were airing. I just really enjoy watching them while drawing and stuff. Also, my social medias are so drag content that I would get spoiled so much. Have fun! I must start speedrunning this fucking event. Like, this isn't even the worst, procrastination I've done in an event, so it's fine. I still have, over a day left, so I'll get it done.
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you have to come up with something on your own.
I don't really care about the story that much, I'll just, get through it.
Oh, oh.
Hey, isn't that Xavier?
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear traveler. Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film.
Can't you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
They really fucking you over, huh?
The Fontanalia Film Festival?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to. The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids.
Like, I don't know if the
and
pear
eventually
tastes good or
welcomed
bad. I'm not
Hydro
sure.
Arconageria.
Because, like, it doesn't taste like much.
The holiday is deeply connected to the founding
And
of
the
Fontaine,
texture is more like an
as well
apple.
as its unique laws.
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
Ah, I was just trying to recall the exact description from the books.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she can.
Yes, those are festivals of a similar to commemorate the Loch Knights. People will imitate them by putting on special costumes, But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea.
Really doesn't
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. But
Yes, it appears I've strayed off top. The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association
Yeah,
this
that's
year.
great to know.
Now that film
Okay, that's
technology
actually
has
cute.
matured as a medium, it's the perfect
I'm
time
hoping
to
that
introduce
the,
more
like,
people to the art form.
event minigames aren't that hard.
During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with
the what award?
The Farina Award! You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any.
Alright, guess the
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the
Chiori? Sounds familiar.
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actor's costume.
Oh, Paimon remembers now! Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too!
Oh, they actually remembered that Kirara is a thing.
How to describe her? Her remarkable designs have led. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them? Judging from the time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
Yeah, my cat's sleeping on my bed behind. Oh, a cutscene. Oh yeah, so these are the mini games, I think. Please don't tell me these are annoying. I feel like I should play, if I can, I should play the quest first completely, and after that, I'll just speedrun all of the mini games. How do we get there? But yeah, this patch has been pretty boring, I feel. Can I just jump down? But yeah, this patch has been pretty boring, but it's fine because, you know, next patch is, you know, lantern rides and stuff, so I'm so excited for that. So I feel like it's fine that this one is not as exciting. It's very pretty.
Miss Chiori?
Like, my friend told me that she's supposed to be Navia's support. And I was like, well, then I'm not gonna pull for her because, you know, I don't have Navia. But now a new leak says that she would be some sort of DPS or something. But, you know, I'm not really sure about that either because I really don't need more DPS.
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet.
But she's so pretty.
Oh? And who are...
Allow me to introduce you.
How the fuck
This
do
is
you
the
know who we
Traveler
are?
in Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled
Why, thank you. I strove to create an so tell me, what happened? I can tell the...
Well, it's like this.
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up?
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining the budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up...
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the...
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give
I
up.
like her attitude.
What? You're saying that you have a...
No, that's not
But
what
yeah,
I
she's
mean.
very pretty.
I'm
I love the
simply saying I
pearl,
wouldn't give
like,
up just yet.
details. So I'm kinda hoping that she's a nice character and something I would like to play because she is very pretty. But at the same time, I don't think, like, if she's coming in 4 or 5, I think, or something. I don't think I would pull for her because I want to get Cloud Returner now. And then I want to save some more, I think, depending on how Cloud Retainer goes. But at least on her rerun, I'll definitely get her if there isn't like multiple reruns stacked. Because like she's very pretty.
The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after.
But yeah, I don't know what's up with like Fontaine arc, but like my fucking god, we're getting such pretty characters. Baby! I didn't know that Yoimiya was here too.
Really? Then where do you live?
I knew that Ayaka was going to be in this, but I also didn't know that Ayata was going to be here.
The only way to enter is from under.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work.
We are so thoughtful. But some Melusines choose to live in the court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
Baby!
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived. I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on the Sakura bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Welcome to the court of Fontaine. Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen. I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way.
We just ran into Xavier earlier.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to? So I could only keep you in the back of my mind.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here. But you still managed to surprise me first.
Oh, so you all know each other already. Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and...
Huh? Did you reserve?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the...
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
Okay, there's an hour left until the auction on Gosu. So I'll put a reminder because it's very cheap, so I want to try to get it.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
So we're just gonna have a slight break. Yeah, in 58 minutes.
And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power?
Oh yeah, there are the Genshin drops. I haven't gotten those yet. Okay, so I just have to stream for 2 hours to get the Primo Gems. That's great. I think I can do that with this event. I don't think I'll do anything else during this stream. I just want to get the event done and then I want to go through and watch Drag Race. So I'm just here to speedrun the event. Like I could have speedrun it without a stream, but I feel like this is good.
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them. And the flavor has many layers too.
Ah, yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we?
Well, I've already assembled most of them.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I heard this.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kami...
Oh?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's...
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court.
then is there a way we could raise...
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such
I
a
have
large
like
amount
30
of
million
on
mora in
such
my
short
back
notice.
pocket.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem?
What? No, out of...
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually, and Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with...
Indeed. You could say that's the
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express this film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in
All right, I'll do as you say.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Me too! Even though I didn't.
You are too kind, all of you.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I really don't...
Ew. Alright, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and so, instead of more...
Oh, but how?
Alright, pull your...
all right, let me think.
Collateral
Camera
loader.
I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the...
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics.
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapper board to record and organize the information of each shot.
Clapperboard?
Yes, that's right.
For sure, Paimon.
Alright, then you'll be our clapper loader.
Yeah,
I can
Chiori
find
is so
someone from the
fucking
store.
pretty.
Fine by me. As for our camera operator,
Oh, she's great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon can't even count.
yes, that's also what I was thinking. I know...
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey.
What do you say, traveler? Are you interested in the job? Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
So, all that's left for us to find is a...
Oh, me! I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably
Oh,
also busy
Furina is going
working
to
on
be
their
the
own
director.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant.
film. Do you really think...
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon?
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not too long.
Well,
I saw that musical. Don't let her former identity intimidate you.
fine. You're right, Chiori. Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show...
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, just leave this task to me.
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
I'll go with you.
Don't worry, we won't simply drop you up.
All right, then I'll start...
A gift for someone who was once seen as the Hydro Archon.
Sweets.
I wonder
Just
what
get
she'd
her
like.
sweets. Get her a cake or something.
I recall that Lady Farina once
Look, no,
fancied
get her a
clockwork
fucking
ring.
cake.
Can't we just bring...
But wouldn't that
No, she loves cake.
Isn't the Fontanalia Festival happening right now? I heard Abel tell us to do something like that.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift...
Yeah, get her sweets.
go buy some fun
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a lot.
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontanalia Moo?
Yes, we'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert in the world.
Well, what could that be?
That sounds good. Fontanelle mousse. Oh, I want to cook it now. Any cook pots? Oh, I can buy stuff here. What can I buy? Why did nobody tell me that there's a new recipe? I wonder, are the rainbow macarons Navia's dish then? Genshin Navia. I don't know. Yeah, the rainbow macarons are hers. Of course she would live near the cafe. Oh, okay, that's very pretty. So I need a lot more sour cream. Or cream. Why did I think it was sour cream? And then I want one of the macarons.
We're here! This is where Farina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Who are you?
Lady.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And
I'm Chiori.
ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello, hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past. Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No. I was just up late last night.
This is a small gift.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontinalia mousse?
That's great! Given your renowned passion and understanding of
Oh, but didn't you...
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer.
Are the Traveler and Paimon all
Yep, we sure are.
camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job. No, I'm not questioning your abilities.
Maybe you can come up with a test for the trap if she can satisfy you with her camera skills.
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. All right, how about this? We'll work with what we have. Oh, very good. It's essential. Are you ready? I have okay. Grab the camera and I'll give you a synopsis.
I guess they're showing me right into a minigame. You need to film several shots according to director's requirements and compile them into a video. Camera position is key and you should... Oh, this is a lot of work. Okay. You need a scene that shows off the forging machine. That one? You need a scene that shows off the atmosphere. Probably this one. You need a scene that shows off the weapons arranged. We need a scene that shows off the... I think that sounds good.
Oh, it appears that you have more skill than I thought. All the shots had a great composition.
Yeah! Does that mean you were...
Did you think I would agree just like that? In fact, I've already had several troops if others were to find out
Hey, but didn't we have a deal?
oh,
Huh?
you know, how much you're willing to pay me.
Well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervulette were to...
I'm sorry, but...
I see. Well, even though it's highly...
Oh, our script is an adaptation.
Huh? Wait, you mean this...
Oh, so Farina's read it too.
Of course I read it. I see. It all makes sense now.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, it reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across the valley.
Get out of...
I didn't charge her much for the outfit either.
So, are you a big...
Well, Mr. Xavier, if...
Oh, as...
Good. Then I'm free to...
Absolutely, no problem. So...
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber... I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to...
Oh, Hydro Arc...
There's no more Hydro Archon. There's a lot that goes into shoot. And by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreo...
Yes, I've thought about this as well.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked. Navia can also use firearms, but...
Could we ask the special security and...
Oh, you mean the...
Yes, that's right.
They would be under Nervulette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, So... in the end, we still have to start by talking to Nervulette.
No need to go into
Can
all
we
that
go
trouble.
see Nervulette?
I know their Captain Chevres.
Oh, you do?
Oh, I want to go talk to
Sure, how do
Nervulette.
you know the captain of...
No particular reason. Running a business, in return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which
So you're saying there's been times when the special
it'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that.
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain.
But I imagine the special security and...
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then I'll leave that to you.
No problem.
Of course. I'll be sure to ask some... I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's comment.
Then let's get going.
By the way, I'm curious.
Actually, they told us...
What? So is every person in Tavak who doesn't want money?
I already knew Xavier.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you,
I kind of feel like doing one of the games now. Oh, there are so many quests. Maybe I'll try this one. I hope these aren't annoying. Oh, the ghost announcement came. Okay, give me a moment, I need to read this. And how many we need in the upcoming search. Oh, it's coming. A limited number of... Oh. Announcement about this later with all the details regarding the new JD search. Oh, it's happening.
Trial or treat! Trial or treat! Enjoy the Fontanalia Festival! Just then, the rain stopped. Or should it keep raining? Trial or treat! Trial or treat! Enjoy the Fontanalia Festival!
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Yeah, I don't really get the whole like, oh, we have a limited number of JD spots. Like I don't understand why you wouldn't, want as many JDs as possible. Like, hire somebody to, hire a couple of new team leaders that can overlook the JDs and split the JDs into like groups or something.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
I can't believe they dropped the statement now. Like, I want to see all of the reactions about it and stuff, but I have to speedrun this shit and do the event.
Enjoy the Fontanalia Festival! Trial or treat!
But yeah, at least they're talking about the JD search, so I would assume that it's coming soon, like in the first quarter maybe. So that's great news, but at the same time, if there truly is a limited amount of
Melusines
spots,
are
then
beautiful
I don't
creatures.
really like it
They are the
because
pride of Fontaine.
yeah,
Be sure to befriend
then
them
it's gonna be a huge
and
battle.
cause them no harm.
And I kinda regret not joining the first search because it probably would have been easier because more spots. But at the same time, I didn't have the same motivation I have right now, so I don't think it would have been that good.
Enjoy the Fontanalia Festival! Trial or treat! Trial or treat!
But yeah, if they're gonna have a JD captain, I don't
Water
understand why
comes
they
in
can't have
many
two
flavors to the
captains
discerning palate.
and then just have two teams
Mondstadt's water is
of,
crisp and pure.
I don't know
while
what
water
their
from
like
Liyue
limit
has
is,
an
but
enduring
double the limit and
aftertaste.
do two teams
In
or something.
Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water,
Because I feel like that would
has a
also
rich and
take
complex
the
flavor
workload
profile.
off of all of the
I must
JDs, like
savor
they
the
wouldn't be so
patient
overworked
to
and
fully
stuff.
appreciate it.
But yeah, I'll get back to gaming now. I'll go look at the like downfall of the whole thing afterwards. Please tell me this minigame is fun. Hopefully at least a couple of the minigames are fun. Also, I don't know how much I want to comment on the stuff on Gozu right now because like that might affect my. I know it just sucks. Shit sucks, and I'm very stressed about it. Because while I think my concepts are amazing and I really like my concepts, I don't think I don't have the biggest technical skill. You know, of course, because you know I have designed for like less than a week, so you know. But I'm hoping that they like my concepts and that, and they trust me to improve. So well, we shall see what happens, and I hope that my account histories don't really fuck me over. That's also something which we just shall see. And I will totally fucking cry if I don't make it. But at least it's like if people who are good and are cool and you know, are good at it get the spot, then I won't be as pissed about it because then it's you know, okay, they were simply better than me. Don't tell me this is some sort of combat event. How did I manage to pick the combat event out of all of the events? Stabilization mega avoid testers and more. Wait, is this a multiplayer game? It's a oh no. I don't want to play this. I don't want to no, please don't tell me I need to play this. I don't want. I'll skip it. I need those. Oh, I don't want to play it, no. Maybe I hope it could be played in co-op with a friend. I'm gonna go complain to all of my friends about it. Okay, but like these are like. So where's the event shop? Oh, the event shop doesn't have the refinement material. Oh, that doesn't. Okay, 1,200 ticks is what I need. Oh, I don't like this. I wish I could at least, you know, like play it with a friend. Like that would be fine. I could do that, but I really don't want to play with random people. Especially because it's a competitive thing like that. I would like it if it was like optional multiplayer, but you can do it solo. But if it's forced multiplayer, I don't like it. Like, I'm just praying that you can play that, in a co-op thing. Can Drive, I think what? Can you play it in co-op? How many primos is it? Am I going to feel bad about skipping? 20 times. Twenty times 10, I think. So 200 primos, that's gonna hurt. Like, I want this. I really want this. It's a limited time event thing, but I don't want to play it until 5000. Because I think that it's gonna take a long time. Well, I hope they give us, the survey thing. I'll review that to shit. Okay, these are fun. Show the actress whispering to herself. How the actress looks as she swims to the stream. The seagrass. So this one. Okay, this is fun. Honestly, if it was just the primos, I would probably skip it, but I really want the special thing. And I don't know how many people still play it because it's the last day of the event. Yeah, I'm also reading the reactions to the community post. Yeah, maybe I'll like play one game of the event shit and see how it goes. And if I hate it, then I hate it and I'll fucking skip it. Film the actress waiting and show the actress's expression, so probably this one. Did I get something wrong or... Not that it matters. I don't think. But yeah, my problem with these fucking events is that they have so many different screens. Like we have this one, and then we have to go through all of these. Like, it's way too many things to click. I don't like it. Is it like inside or? Yeah, this event doesn't seem to be very fun. Like these are cool and all, but you know, yeah. And the forced multiplayer just ruined all of it.
The Palais Mermonia's idea of crisis awareness defies words.
Yeah, like this is very easy, but it's just not very fun. just want to go watch Drag Race and draw something. I have to get through this. Oh, that one is done. I feel like this one is going to be a combat event. So maybe I'll check this one. At least I can get the sword. Like, I have 400 tickets now after doing one event. So maybe I should be able to get this one. At least I have the sword now. Yeah, I think this is the combat event, so I'll go see what this is. I'm gonna do the combat event last because fuck that. Yeah. I guess it depends on how many games I have to play it. Because I need 5,000, I think. And if I get like under 100, not even 100, but like if I need to play like 30 games or something, I'm not gonna play. I'm just gonna accept that I'm not gonna have the event thing. Because like if it was like halfway through the thing, then yeah, I would probably just, go try it out and try to get it. But like it's in the last thing. So no. I don't really feel like it. Thank you. Like we haven't had forced co-op in such a long while. And I hate that it's coming back. Stupid. Or is this one the combat event? Or are all of them combat events? Okay, this is the combat event. No, thank you. What the fuck are you then? Like, I want puzzles. Puzzles are so fun. I really like the Freminent event. And the puzzle with it. Yeah, I'm truly waiting until the like survey thing comes because I will rate that fucking forced co-op to shit. Okay, I don't really know what this is about, but I guess we shall try. I don't think there's any explosive. I feel like I'm playing Valorant or some shit. Is he just gonna walk like... Yep. Wait, I'm somehow supposed to defeat them with 7? No way. Come on. Who am I missing? Oh, so the below ones are like the ammunition. Okay, then I have... Am I? Oh, it's there. Nice. Okay, that's quite fun actually. Where are they? Ah, get CC'd. Yeah, this is just like impossible to survive fully. But you know, at least if I have 50%, it should be fine, and I'm like over halfway through, so it should be fine. I like how my positions change. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I like that. And I like that it allows me to select stage and go to the next one from here. Like I get the rewards from here too. Okay. Oh yeah, the auction. 13 minutes. But yeah, I need to practice for the... I feel like my ego is I'm not ego, but like I'm thinking too very highly of myself because I really like what I've done, especially the Snow Bunny outfit. So I think I'm getting highly confident, and you know, it's gonna bite me in the ass. But I'll try my best. And then you know, when I don't make it, then we just will never get the Snow Bunny again. Like I get this one that shoot that, but like double kill. Can I shoot that one? Yeah. Him to come back here. Okay, this is so fun. I'm enjoying this a lot. Oh yeah. I need to remember that auction. It's just because like okay, it's 30 money right now, so it's like such a good price for it. So I really want to try to get it. Was that it? No, okay, one more. That's great. Yeah. I'll check this one and then I'll probably start preparing for the auction soon. yeah, I like this one. No, you don't. I guess that one is just AFK. This one I'm enjoying.
Enjoy the Fontanalia Festival! Trial HP!
Yeah, that was actually very fun. Oh, I thought I already had enough of the other things, but it's good too. Okay, yeah, if I do the combat event, I should be able to get this. And if not, I'll just at least play enough of the co-op bullshit until I get this one. I'll just take the L. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Wait, but why does it show that I already have it? Why is it still showing that you can get it? Well, yeah. I'll just do the quest now.
All right, this is the place.
But
She's over there.
I think
The
my
one with an eye
cat
patch
wants out
reading
of
in
the
front of the
room.
newsstand.
The cat has been released from containment.
oh, her!
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Oh yeah, the auction. Okay, I'm gonna look at the auction now. It's 4 minutes. And the price keeps rising. Oh, the price keeps going up. It's still like, if it's like this price, because I think they go for like 1.5k. So I don't even know why I really want the makeup because, you know, it's not really that pretty, but I think it's just maybe because other people want it, so I want to have it too. And you know, if I can have it for a decent price, why not? And I want to see how much the price rises during the last minute. But after that, I'll just focus on the... I'll at least get the story done. It's starting to look like a long one. Okay, now it's 100. And now watch as the price rise up because it's less than a minute left. Price always goes up. I don't understand why people keep bidding like that, you know. Just wait until the last seconds and then have the bidding war so save money. It's 200. Okay. I need to get ready. And it's also bad because if two people are going back and forth about it and then you try to insert yourself in there, it's sometimes pretty hard. 10 seconds. Okay, I think I made it. Oh, I think I got it. That's great. I don't know, you know, how happy it makes me, but you know, I got it. So now we can continue the story. I was just very fucking confused because usually the site has sounds and you know, there's the bidding sound. I was very confused when that didn't happen, but oh yeah, I muted the site.
Just trust me.
Oh, it seems that I got it.
Alright, look, Chiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just...
I don't really know if I got the yellow one. I don't really know if I like the yellow one. I would have liked like blue one. Fine.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of...
Any way to speed things up?
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character...
Which is exactly what...
They're acting suspicious.
All right. It appears... Halt!
Oh.
Huh?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know?
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I am Shavras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you—
all right. But please let me say something for—
Why, you trying to leave me on the—
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
What's going on here? One second you're reading a book and the next you're
And who are— Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right? Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vacher has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order— Oh! Paimon almost forgot to—
Hey, I'm Chevraz. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Yeah, why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevraz. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevraz's line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice. Even though the right choice was right there.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
I love the way she's voice acted.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask?
Oh, you see, it's—
The Two Musketeers. So what do you need me to do?
Yes, that's right. I want to make. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your.
No need to say any more.
Really?
She's a
You're willing to
homie.
help us?
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
Then we've got to
Yeah, Chiori is so fucking
Yes,
pretty.
I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it.
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more. Still, I should also head back now.
Guess that—
Traveler, Paimon, please.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain. Yep, see you tomorrow.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevraz?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. However, the baron was able to exert his influence, and many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. The baron believed that the mother's soul had come, but it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence.
That's quite an exhilarating—
Yep, the baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to—
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean—
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice. Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations. There's been a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be—
Huh? Really?
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the
A murder involving firearms? But nothing—
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been However...
Huh?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. I'm aware this might not be the ideal carrying out I don't want
You
Yeah,
mean...
this is starting to feel like a really
suspect
long
so.
quest.
just to make myself. If you two have any,
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right.
you'd better head back and get some rest. Otherwise, well,
Yeah, because that's Act 1. Then we should look at this. There's going to be 4 more. Hopefully we get enough of these from the combat event. But we should have, right? Because we have 800 right now and I've done 2 events.
It's finally time to meet up with every... If Paimon remembers right, we're meeting at a hotel... Ayaka! Yoimiya! You're already here!
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nerville. I was originally thinking of going
Nerville.
with him, but he said he could manage it himself.
The 2 Hydra
He told me to
boys
go see the sights
communicating.
around Fontaine and to enjoy the local culture. So I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya.
Please tell me
and
we're gonna
visited the
see
opera house on
Nerville in
Aranias
this.
Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there. 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together. Yeah, those 2.
We sat and watched for quite a while.
Oh, it was the same for us.
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach. Well, diving to be exact. I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the Romerita.
Yeah, and there were so like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade.
Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts.
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a
Yeah, but as soon as
Speaking of the film...
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about... As for the others, we're here.
please excuse my tardiness. I just finished.
Wait, 6
Good morning, everyone.
Boarding.
Sure. I'd be happy.
No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for
So much energy.
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you're...
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from...
Wow. Paimon didn't...
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It takes more than just a pretty face. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon.
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Oh, thank you. The sound.
Oh, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
Ayato baby.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film, and hopes that provide...
Well then, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce this is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge. And this is Bono, our lighting technician.
Wow. Sure feels like.
First of all, please allow me to first. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help.
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier. We're all.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a...
Yes, the story is the reason
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone. This is not just my film. So, without further ado, you may take it from here, Director Farina.
All right. Listen up. The first scene takes place when the...
Whoa.
Yeah, this is cool, and I really don't care about
Everyone
this.
clear? All right. Cameras will start rolling as soon as... not...
Seems like she's. Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we.
How about here?
A little more to.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's interesting to imagine what kind of atmosphere the lights will... I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right?
Really? Is that because it'll...
Well, sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack. Oh, I see! It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there, too.
Oh, on it! I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later.
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it. But she was right. We do have a super close bond, don't we?
Hayato baby.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before.
No talking.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and...
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes?
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed.
Quiet.
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape, and when we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create...
Which means it'll be up to the actors to...
That's right.
Thank you, Veronique. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more real. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that...
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres.
I don't know what's up with Fontaine and like very difficult to pronounce names like Chevres, really? Like, come on.
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be...
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight, to the point where it feels like a natural extension of my body.
Yes, this way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of battle.
Yes, well said. It seems we have the same philosophy on this topic.
Oh, sounds like they found a common...
Though these props differ from the muskets I use,
Good. I look forward to...
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon, or whether you're holding it or it's on the table.
Okay.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your
Like this?
Not bad. Now...
This is the end of the...
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, This is the end of the road for you.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yes, much.
What do you think?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
I believe it would be most.
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka!
Huh? What's going on? Are we...
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Shep.
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Shavra.
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, come on.
I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries. And I've heard now I will be able to focus on my work.
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters, also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Shavras.
Shavras mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
All right, I'll take the role.
Good. It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes.
They're really overworking these people, huh?
You're doing a great favor for...
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry.
I dropped my lip balm somewhere, but I'm not sure where it rolled.
Let's
Oh
go,
well,
Miss
I'll find it
Shavras.
later.
Please, just call me.
Where the fuck
Seems
did
like
it
you're
roll?
really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on...
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka...
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out but I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new...
Alright, go on.
Ayato! It's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see...
No need to poke fun at me.
It's a little hard for Paimon to...
Yes, I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais...
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard.
Go on now.
Yep, don't worry.
Thank you.
All right. Now that we're all here, the first scene takes place.
I
when
really
our
need to
two
stop
main
procrastinating
characters
with the
are still
events.
living at the Baron's
But I
estate.
definitely won't procrastinate on
They
Lantern,
have
right?
been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are, despite their pain. Shavras will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set! Lights! Cam!
Let's go!
Tulip! Mother's...
Perhaps she went to pick...
Iris, Tulip! I'm home!
Mother! You were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was...
But I didn't notice that.
Then perhaps they're from... By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
believe
They even took Iris's doll.
and they even called us names.
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. Girls, listen, it doesn't matter what anyone's. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future.
And cut! Not bad. Also, if our clapper loader could.
Oh,
Great.
I felt fine.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover.
Mother, we're back. Mother? What's wrong?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? Oh, Mother! Mother, she's...
There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions. Iris.
Leave? But now that
Anywhere. We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now.
Yeah, I like that Ayaka is wearing this outfit instead of her usual
Come
outfit.
on, let's go.
No, we can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place.
All right. Goodbye, Mother.
And cut! Beautiful!
Oh my!
I was surprised too. Thank you for the kind compliment. It's quite similar to practicing.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
huh? Are we done already? But, how do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! You have a case where the murders seem...
In the story, the main characters grow up, and on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose. Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow.
Oh, that does sound... Especially after seeing the script today. Oh, no. What do you think, Traveler? You're...
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's special security, there's no time to lose. We should.
Huh? Right?
The most valuable. That's how one of my favorite.
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some work.
Welcome to Le Show's Clockwork Workshop.
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components.
Special components?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically.
Huh? For firearm?
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble.
Well, to be completely honest...
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so? I understand. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Yeah, I feel like this event would be way more fun if it didn't have the forced co-op shit and, you know, if I didn't really want to go watch Drag Race and, you know, draw.
Oh, hey, Shep.
Hello, Estelle.
Oh, is this another case? I don't think so.
Oh? What?
Because there's no profit!
Then has any...
Well,
I understand.
don't mention it.
Seems like we haven't found any.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Huh? Are you sure?
You think so, huh?
Huh?
That I grew up in Fleuve Sandra. Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know, and
Don't worry, I'm not here.
you say that?
It's the truth. Here, take this as my gift.
Wait. Did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the special patrol bribing a citizen?
Seems you're different. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Sandra lately?
Muskets, huh? All I know is
Were they gunshots?
possibly someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere. It's all the same.
Do you know where the noises were coming?
I don't remember.
Is it that you don't remember?
You tell me.
Then please.
She's giving her an
The noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself when I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get too close. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the putt.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here. My apologies, I'm all out of... Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my cup. But taking care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious
She
diet.
just spawned some snacks, what the fuck? Straight up just spawned some snacks.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem.
One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just
This is Fleuve Sandra, my friend. Anything of that, but that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fleuve Sandra, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time...
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the...
don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers.
He's right.
I know you grew up here. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now. And a lot of people...
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much.
I'll come and go as I please. And I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn.
broken planks and barrels, as well as some liquor bottles?
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon.
Hmm?
Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
Could it have been?
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendra own guns, few hide the fact from others. And even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots. Anyway, let's go. Seems like that's all we'll be—
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then their timeline was probably a month ago. Our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its mechanics, he brought it back. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket, and took it to the Fleuve Cendra for target practice. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body, just like—
That all makes sense to Paimon, but we're still no closer to figuring out the killer's identity.
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendra. It's said that he was a poor, solitary man. Yeah, that's all. If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of He was no saint, but no one's— What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly? We've thoroughly investigated. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the proper procedures were followed. There are also records of him at an orphanage before then. In the story, the mother of the 2 musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's ages, but I don't want to assume anything with— More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person.
Then, what should we do?
Investigations take time. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation.
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the islands,
Oh? What else did it
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across—
Okay, so this is the second one then. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be that long then. Be fine. Oh, we got a pool? Streamer luck? Oh, please. Something nice. That's not something nice. If it was Yao Yao, I would have gone insane, but yeah, that's not something.
It's filming time again! Our schedule is jam-packed for the next couple... Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others!
Fine, if you can't afford it, then just give me the photo back.
Wow, lightning. I'm not lighting, but lighting. Okay, so it's just passage of time.
Good work, everyone! We're looking to wrap with our two main ladies today. I can already smell our success.
What do you mean, looking to rap? Oh, aren't you the expert now?
This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. Anyway, get ready.
Ooh.
Lights!
The view is beautiful tonight. And now that I've said it,
Enough, villain! It's time that
my dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak?
I'd sooner swallow all of my.
What did I expect? Seems in this world, she thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to.
Mother never asked a single thing of.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of compared to that deadly poison. The 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive as her. So let's see. What is strong? Get them!
Oh shit.
There are too many of them!
It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris. And Mother will be watching over us too.
Take flight.
Yeah, like I don't know what the new character does, and I haven't played Ayaka in years. Oh, it was just those, so I could have ulted, but I thought they would have, you know, more rounds.
To think I'd lose to my own 2 kids.
We are no children of yours, and we'll never call that place our home.
Then tell me, what did you do all this for? You lost your mother, and will soon kill your father as well. What will you gain in the end, other than sentences for your crimes?
We will gain our.
Ooh.
It's over.
Now they just dip.
So, where will you go now?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you? Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's blooming.
Oh wow, they're growing around this whole place. Surprised they are there.
That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect this scene to go so well. And, alright everyone.
Congratulations, Ayaka and
Thank you.
Paimon, you were great too, Chevres. The way you said
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book.
Whoa! Paimon,
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just about...
It seemed like some urgent official
Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today. Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all done for today. You can go home and get some rest. And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting skills today were immaculate as always.
Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina.
Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home at the Yashiro Commission. Nevertheless, I will
Oh, that's a shame.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But see you tomorrow, Traveler.
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next? Maybe we'll go investigate.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh?
You could say that our ship.
Oh, I wasn't able to collect them. Like collecting the blue flowers gives me the exact same satisfaction as collecting Yeon chilies.
So, Chevrolet, why did you take us here?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
Oh, you mean that?
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her aid after I discovered the rainbow rose at the scene of the murder. I sent it to her.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower or the trace, but according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived.
Huh. Paimon didn't know.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated will always show some different. We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar, but with
Oh, Paimon.
Precisely. And after we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past, we discovered that there's only one person in all of Fontaine who could grow and sell this specific cultivar. It's...
But didn't you...
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never Whatever the case, we will...
So, you mean...
Yes, we're going to pay him a visit at his...
But yeah, I bet this story would be a lot more interesting if, I wasn't doing it so last minute like this.
That should be his house.
There are so many Gardamex stationed around the place. That's pretty unusual, right?
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he won't be harassed or disturbed.
Huh. So there are a lot of flowers in his garden, but Paimon doesn't think we'll be able to pick one without alerting the Gardamex.
Right. Which is exactly why I think there has to be a special connection between him and the killer.
So, should we knock?
Just wait here for now. I'd like to take care of a number of those Gardamex first.
But they're so far...
Don't forget, Paimon. I'm actually the real life...
Are we going to go pew pew? But yeah, the shooting event was actually very fun. Like I'm gonna rate the shooting event very highly, and the other event very low. But okay, so this is just like the game too. Like this is fun. I really like this. I hope we get more events like this.
All clear. Let's go.
Wait! Paimon's a little nervous.
I'll go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear...
But can't we just...
We still have no evidence that he's the killer. Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while I'm talking.
Sure, no problem.
But wouldn't the author like
Excuse
notice
me,
that there are
Mr.
some people
Baptiste.
there?
Are you home?
Who could it be at this hour? Oh,
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste?
Oh, is it still
I cannot confirm or deny that at this time.
So it is then.
Listen, I need...
Miss Chavras, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Oh! Okay.
By saving me the trouble, you mean...
I will confess.
Huh?
Sus.
Please relax, everyone. I'm not...
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste.
Yes, I am...
I must say.
Oh?
Both, I suppose.
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time ago. But that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all, he was the one who killed my mother.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth mother.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's records.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die right in front.
So, you're not...
No, of course not. It was a work of fiction, but... I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man who abused...
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin. An irredeemable
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You...
I never thought I'd hear that kind of thing from the...
I'm simply skeptical about your...
It's simple, really. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well...
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge?
The true mastermind is too rich and too...
And so what? The characters in your book never gave up.
Now, Officer Chavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I? Are you
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the veracity of all of your claims?
Well...
Sure. Why don't we speak
No, it has to be here.
Fine.
When I said won't be overheard, I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Thanks. I appreciate...
Please stay...
All right. Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I'm...
Well, that depends... So that's how it's...
So...
Do you want me to go public with...
No, of course not.
Then why did you bother
You've read my work. Even if you were to go public with all... It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Justice will never...
Not if you don't try...
I know that as the captain of this... But... Do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for him? I bet he could lead an extremely comfortable life in the fortress of Meripede.
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Your portrayal of the musketeer was exquisite. Pull the trigger of justice against him.
You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Chavras, no.
Heyo.
Oh, Chavras sure is taking her... Oh, Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her? Oh, you do have a point. Still, do you have any idea who the rich person might be?
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
Hey, how did your talk go?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the rich guy?
Yes, he did. But for now, I'll probably be quite busy over the next...
All right, Paimon understands if you can't tell...
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
Hopefully the last act is very short and it's, you know, the uwu goodbyes.
We haven't. Well, guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
Good morning! Hayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevra still not joining us today?
Probably not.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina said she even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so
we were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming. You can join us, right?
If only Chevros was here. I still haven't taken a photo with her.
I'm afraid that can't be helped.
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the two...
Oh yeah, I heard about that too! He came forward and confessed his crimes, but gave no explanation as to why he pulled the trigger. We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film. I have to say, though, that no director can be perfectly comfortable with garnering attention.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
I like how she has the, like, daily flower motif everywhere.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
My popularity has nothing to do with your downfall.
Sunk to an all-time...
Spread to the four...
Excuse me, everyone.
Xavier! Feels like it's...
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely
Oh, seems like you've...
yes, that's... Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to find the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
A pleasure to...
Yes. Glad to make your acquaintance, Mr.
Oh, well, this...
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time. There's no need to blame yourself over it. The good news is that we're almost done filming now. And I would even say that this is the best story I've ever seen.
Is that so? I see, that was great news.
Seems very sus. Very sus.
Now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, we'll mostly be filming typical people and oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato.
That's right. Ayato.
Excellent! Then let's...
Yep, we'll be...
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. If you have... Ready? Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that. What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter? Huh? But, Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights! Camera! Don't tell me. Veronique, do we have any others?
I'm
What? Then go find a workshop to get
on it.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay.
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment today. We're stuck for the moment.
I see.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors, to the makeup booth.
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to...
Well, no time to dwell. Ahem! Quiet on set! Please!
She's so
By
assertive.
the way, have you heard about that?
Yes, I have.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to...
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine.
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of...
No, director, our film, all the finalized film.
Oh, wait, well, what did you say?
Mr. Bonneau, please take me to where the film was kept.
I'm coming too. No, Yoimiya, you have... Oh, okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working... Unbelievable. How could...
We're back.
How did it go?
We found it in the sewer.
Huh? In the...
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it.
I really don't...
Okay, but who could have... Could it... But if they wanted...
Okay, we don't have time...
Yeah, let's...
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, the Two
Paimon.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped.
All right, let's save the awards speech for later and hopefully... Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the blubber beast will want in.
Party! Paimon wants to party!
Yoink.
Whoa, this place is hopping. Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smoothly.
I
Thank
want
you
to
for your
see
concern.
him talking to
Ayato
Let.
told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine culture, so the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine... Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? You've got a point. She's always complaining...
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course.
Whoa!
When the time comes, be sure to...
Of course she's with the food. Ah, is that garlic bread? Look at the garlic bread. Now that's the good stuff.
Oh, my darling clapper loader and camera op...
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you...
hey, if anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful? Anyway, what's most important is that we wrapped the film. Hey, no need...
Wait, now that you mention it, if we did...
Come on, I don't need that.
But just imagine!
Yeah, Chiori is very pretty. I love her.
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these...
Not particularly.
But if this...
Yes, that's highly likely.
Are you still worried about the...
That and all the obstacles.
You're right.
But why today of all days?
Yeah, she's suspicious, just like I am.
No. How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You having a...
Well, you could say that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Sus.
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not until well after midnight.
Very fucking suspicious.
Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night.
Oh, no!
Oh, what is it?
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party.
Fireworks, you say?
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris?
Me?
I just wanted to... Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the...
But...
It's
Go,
okay,
Yonya,
still
go.
with me. If we're sneaky enough... The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
It's still a ways away from the party.
It's not even that far away, come on.
Sorry about that. It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this.
This is so
She fought your
cool.
assassin to the end to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards.
Did she say children? It's a
That
child.
is Eliza's pendant, the one with a photo of you two inside, the one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake. It has to be. There's no way.
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please.
Oh.
I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She forced my hand. No, I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
Okay, that's very cool.
I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
Hmm?
Okay, that was very fun.
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer.
Oh.
What's going
Oh.
on? This wasn't in the script.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon.
What?
I love how
have
she
to spell it
blocked
out for you,
the
Morris?
bullet.
Everything that, but this last part is all.
Chevres, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the Second Musketeer.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my... Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other... Oh, and please tell the other cast members not...
On it!
That was very fucking cool. Big
So
cool.
what do you think, Morris? Care to talk? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back with the recording we made. You have no chance of winning in court. Go on.
All right. I hired an assassin to murder Elisa. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance. I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only... you mean...
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have...
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family.
No. You always had a choice.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that... But she... had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before...
I figured as much. I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way. I think what really tipped me off was, how can... He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met. But he didn't say... But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard. He had no idea where to even start. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without... Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any
Yeah,
source
so
of
I knew
funding.
he was sus.
After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really
human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's
My brother.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of...
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that I will never be...
I won't lie, Veronique. I wondered. I agonized. Oh,
so why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in the... Perhaps, to you, justice
I
is
need to
simply
go
reciprocated.
play the
An
minigame
eye for
still.
an eye, and a life for a life. But everyone has their own
I don't think I'll
understanding
stream
of
those.
justice.
They aren't very interesting.
If everyone were... Today, you'll kill Morris. And tomorrow, the world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge, as well as the destruction of order and civilized society. Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice. But with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Maripede.
Chevros, the rest of the special patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered.
Chevros.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the... Thank you for your concern. I'm just thinking.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be...
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound.
Well, what should we do now? We have a finish.
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be—
Chiori is right. I'd also...
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one...
The call is yours. We still have time.
No, it's fine as is. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means just like the real world.
Sounds good to me.
What about Veronique?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and more, if I had to guess. They'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Maripede.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads?
Exactly.
Ahem. All right. Then the matter's set. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be You should join us, Chevros.
All right.
Then I'll wait for you over there.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the... Thank you very...
I like how they use like the animations of the characters. Why does Lucy look so weird? Hello, girl, are you okay?
Sorry for the wait.
Did the fucking eyebrows really get broken? Hold on. Maybe if I restart the camera, it should be. Is it better now?
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there some—
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you. Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request? Is that so? When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold.
Oh?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision. One winter, the chilly wind felt almost... I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen.
That sounds...
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just... The bone-chilling cold took... I waited for my father to save me, but... One look and I knew he'd already started. I used all of my strength to try and catch up. I've never felt afraid about anything in my life.
That way of teaching would have never worked.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method. It's just that... Working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Chevros.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown.
You guys go ahead.
Oh, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chef. So, about...
Partly, but I'd say I...
Oh, so it's duty...
Of course.
Yeah,
It was
like
only
I
after
saw
I joined the
somebody
special
say that
patrol
this
that I
quest
learned
is
the
just
truth is often
generous, like
stranger
story
than
quest, and
fiction.
yeah, I can see
Come
that.
on, let... To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance.
Why can't I just like auto walk next to her?
Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot...
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh. You're right.
He really did plan...
Huh? Wait. Paimon, Traveler, look, the rainbow roses in the garden. They're in full bloom now.
Was there still a fifth act? Yes.
Water comes in many flavors.
Hey there, you two! Sorry I've been scarce. I've been buried in marketing and...
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon...
I'd give it a 90% chance.
Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't know you were already here. You're earlier
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time.
What? But we don't even know if we're going to win!
Just open your eyes! You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? Didn't they want to increase the number of showings? With the mora you've made from the box office...
But that's all credit to Miami...
Well, give it some thought.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress
Please
of
let us seriously, please. Please.
I wanted to ask you two to invite Shovras to join us at the ceremony. I haven't been able to find her recently. According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Yep, just wait here, Xavier, and...
All right, then I'll...
Please let us see him. Like the Dukes of his own. Well, if we are going to the office, then you know we must see him, right?
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the 3 of them to you now.
Hello.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
Now that's something you don't hear every day. Found a new pastime?
No, it's just a special occasion.
Rise me.
Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede.
Call it the festival spirit.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked up preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes. Just one gulp and you'll have met all your nutrition needs.
Were you talking about work just now?
We've already finished discussing everything. So, what do you think about my heads up, Mr. Risley?
I believe I haven't yet made any promises or guarantees.
But you also didn't shoot me down. Here, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of the newspaper, perhaps on the day when the...
I suppose then a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the Fortress of Meripede.
While another 2 people will soon be hailed as...
Speaking of heroes...
You're here to invite me to the party, right?
Ooh, then let's head back right away! See you, Risley! Happy Fontanalia Festival!
It was so nice
the same to
seeing
you.
him. Oh, I love him. He's so nice. Oh, I hope we'll see Neuvillette in the festival. Oh. Thank you. Do I have expressions for a new? Very nice. Perfect.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanalia Film Festival, the 2 Musketeers!
We won! We really won!
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
We won? I can't believe it!
See? My take now. Please welcome to the stage the producer of the 2 Musketeers.
Thank you.
Time really flies, huh?
It certainly feels that way. It feels...
Will you come back to Fontaine again?
Cute friendship.
Of course. But how about you?
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind.
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit.
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Did you accomplish all you came here?
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again some...
How has Ogura and her business been?
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Tell her I said hi.
I love the way she speaks.
I certainly will.
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
Yes, and the war has also been brought to...
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out to dry.
I'd like to offer my thanks again. With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures!
Woohoo! That has a...
Then in that case, let's...
Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures.
Director Farina, I believe you...
Huh? No.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this.
Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Picture!
That's cute. I hope we get this as a picture. Oh, I think we got it. — I think I'll do the Lost Riches event like next week. So this is done. Ugh. Then I need to do that one. That's the combo. Yeah. I'll try something, but oh, we got the picture. Okay, that's very nice. I need to go put up the pictures on the wall or something. But yeah, I think I'll call it a day for today. I just had to really speedrun that quest, and it was good content, so that's what we did. Yeah, I don't think I'll do anything else for now because I'll try doing the combat event and then I'll try the forest co-op shit. But yeah, I think I'll go raid my friend Haruto again.
But I also see the meaning
My
in all
second
the
ever
endeavors of
raid,
the people of
both
Fontaine.
for her.
I
But
believe
yeah, I think
will
we'll raid
continue
her.
to take pride
And
in
yeah, I
fulfilling
don't
my
think I have
duties.
much more to say. I'm just waiting for the next patch because then we get Liyue stuff and we get the new area and stuff, which is so exciting, and Lantern, right? So yeah. Until next time.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
And
they are
goodbye.
the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Lulu, thank you so much for the read. How was your stream?